At the end of the day, the problem is just too big and too urgent for us not to want to collaborate and break down silos.
Hi, welcome to Global Energy Show's 5x5 series. I'm Rachel Gregory, and joining us today is Jeanette Jackson, CEO of Foresight Canada. Jeanette and her team have helped position Canada as a global leader in the clean tech sector. Thank you so much for joining us, Jeanette.
Thank you so much, Rachel. We're delighted to be here.
Jeanette, tell us about Foresight. How do you accelerate the impact of clean tech to help Canada meet net zero climate targets?
Ultimately, we are Canada's largest clean tech accelerator. What that means is that we support the innovation community as they navigate their opportunity to launch, commercialize, and scale clean tech innovation that supports industry's goals to net zero. Now, what's interesting about our approach is that we really look at the ecosystem and we ensure that industry, academia, government, and investors are also part of these conversations so that the innovation community, the ventures, the entrepreneurs, their business models, their go-to-market strategies really align with paying customers and, of course, with all net zero in mind.
You not only work in energy, but other industries as well. Can you tell us more about your sector-based approach?
When clean tech is so broad, we need to break down silos between stakeholders within subsectors. And so what we've done is take a bit of a sectoral approach by separating bioeconomy, agri-tech, agri-food, carbon, energy, water, and making sure that the stakeholders we bring together and convene for those different subsectors are all on the same page. They have the same goals, the same objectives, and can more easily collaborate to, again, work towards those net zero targets.
To help Canada become a leader and a global technology developing hub in the CCUS sector, you, alongside Carbon Management Canada, launched Carbon Next. Can you tell us more about it?
Absolutely. So we've been working with Carbon Management Canada for quite a while now. About 2 years ago, we were asked to support some of their efforts here in British Columbia with their Carbon Capture Institute on Mitchell Island. And so that relationship started out with us sourcing some of the innovators that could use those facilities to work through some of the technology validation needs that they have as they work to commercialize their technology. And so Carbon Next is really a phase 2 of that partnership and that relationship where we're going to be leaning in and taking, again, an ecosystem approach on working with industry to identify innovation gaps in their sort of path to net zero and doing calls for acceleration of ventures that are specifically solving those problems. So you can almost look at it as a closed loop cycle, innovation cycle on specifically all technologies and innovations that support carbon management, carbon reduction, carbon abatement, etc.
How do you help Canadian clean tech companies attract global investment? What makes Canadian companies attractive to the market?
In addition to supporting the Carbon Capture Institute on Mitchell Island, we've also worked heavily with Carbon Management Canada on an exporting CCUS technology roadmap for Canadian CCUS companies, which allows them to have some understandings of what international business markets are looking for. And so those really create some fundamental opportunities to help those companies attract more federal direct investment and interest on the global scale. Some other activities that we do involve investor readiness and access to capital matchmaking. And then on the demand side, or I should say deal flow side, we have a pool of global venture capital firms and other investment partners that are looking for the right deals to invest in. And so we will often coordinate that matchmaking through events and deal flow activities. Of course, there's lots of other ways that we can support FDI and federal direct investment, and that really is through relationships and partnerships. Industry and strategics play a really critical role in capitalizing, the future of our clean tech innovation.
The Global Energy Show is about bringing experts and leaders from all energy sources in one room to collaborate, discuss solutions, and do business. In your opinion, how does collaboration play a key role in the energy transition?
Collaboration is one of our core values at Foresight. At the end of the day, the problem is just too big and too urgent for us not to want to collaborate and break down silos, to pool resources, to set priorities. And then, of course, we do need breakthrough clean technologies that will help the energy industry and others make this important transition And we're seeing more collaboration with those partners than ever before as well.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. It was really great hearing about Foresight Canada and the incredible impact you're having.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching this week's 5x5 episode. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, give this video a like, and share it out to your networks. We'll see you next week.